Let's see what we have here. Hope everybody's doing well. Oops, come on. Okay, that didn't work. I get that. All right, so you can see in the title. Oh yeah. And we can do it right here. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and tap into the energy and see what spirit wants us to know in the current moment. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it's not allowing me. Okay. Welcome in, guys. Maybe I have to update. Perhaps. Blessings, you guys. This could be due to blessings. As I'm shuffling, let's go ahead and call upon archangels for light, protection, clarity, and security. Secure our space with your essence. Protect our minds as we receive collective messages from spirit, from the universe, ancestors. Hi, Sylvia. Welcome in, honey. Protect this person's view as we continue receiving abundance and guidance for the collective. All right. Let me burn the... Where's that? Where did that? Okay. Thank you, honey. Appreciate you tap in. Come on. Don't forget, you guys, to drink your water. Okay, when you guys are healing, drink plenty of water. Make sure when you're meditating to put your tongue on the roof of your mouth, so that your mouth won't be too dry. I've been sensing spirit since yesterday, so I want to connect with spirit and ancestors and see what they want us to know. I'm also going to do a Pisces reading as well for the collective. So we're just opening up the space for this reading. Once again, to receive lightning, clarity. So any archangel that would like to join us to protect this space for us to consent, and for the viewer as well. And if you guys like, you can go ahead and just inhale and exhale to receive. Okay? All right. Let's begin. Ancestors, what messages do you have for us today? Guidance. Okay? Come on. They're going to give us guidance. All right? We consent. The Hierophant. Okay? The Hierophant, again, talks about us being a student or a teacher. So let's continue. It has other meanings like marriage, maybe engaging into our awakening, engaging into our own selves. Okay? Everything that we've been taught, what do we do with that? We don't use it against anything. I'll just receive receive the wisdom. Okay? Yes, look, enlightenment. It's a tower. So a lot of us are receiving a lot of awareness, right? Some of you guys already going through that transitioning to receive. With the Ace of Swords, it's about love, about karma. Everything that we've learned in the past is finding, like somebody in the comments said, wisdom. Okay? Like it's like this wisdom is just being created, not just within ourselves, but whatever else our ancestors and spirit has clearly guide us. What do I do with a ghost? I tell them to go fuck themselves. I haven't seen a ghost, but I have felt my mom's family, like my grandmother, her parents, and her brothers and sisters. They were all here. Like at some point after my awakening, I could feel the energy, and I'm like, I was by myself. I was not scared. I was like, what did I say to them? Oh, whoever's here to go fuck themselves. And that was it. The house just felt different. I didn't feel like scary or anything like that or negative. But I knew that it was them. What don't make sense? Cleanse water in a glass of water? Huh? Okay, let's continue. So, there's going to be a lot of abundance, you guys, coming through. Some of you guys already are receiving your abundance. There's going to be a new opportunities. Again, new teachings. Or just simply seeing everything with the wisdom that we've gained along the way. Okay, with the enlightenment, that we've received from the truth and from the teachings that we've gone through, the lessons. There is better future. And this time we're going to be communicating within our hearts, okay? Not through the pain, through the hate. It's going to be more of a emotional intelligence. Okay? Oh. Yeah, you're very calm and collected. If you're not there yet, obviously you're going to be reaching that point in your life, in your journey, to where you're going to be a lot better. Really, really calm. Look at her face. See how she's just calm. She's watching. She's observing. And it's going to be due to the independence as well. You're not codependent towards others. Okay? To guide you. You're just moving along. You're just walking along. You're walking forward. In the format that it's allowing you to really be you, wiser, open-hearted, without the need of letting people in and to abuse your heart, to take advantage of you. It's more of an easygoing vibe. You can be settling in this energy, embodying the energy. As you continue walking down the aisle, not so much in the because you're gonna get married. It's more of the aisle of abundance, the aisle of truth, right? Consciousness. The aisle that's actually gonna align you with what's meant to be yours. Okay. Some of you guys have been seeing probably the number 3 repeatedly. That number could mean so many things. You can also check. It could be an angel, an angel message or a spiritual message. Look it up and see what's the meaning and apply it to what's been going on around you, okay? All right, let me get past, present, and future. Oh, okay. We have the Sun, the King of Swords, and the Six. Oh, okay, I see. All right, one more. I'm feeling this one. Yeah, see, Seven of Cups, opportunities. With the Sun here, there's joy, there's happiness. You're allowing this joy and happiness to come through, for it to manifest. You're not holding on to it. You're not taking control. You're allowing the universe. You're allowing God, and you're trusting. Like in this case, you're going to have to trust, right? Or just simply let go. So whichever one applies to you, it resonates with you, okay? Because this is what's coming up. So whatever it is that you're doing, even though you might know, might be aware of, if not, this is what's happening. With this joy and opportunity, with the Seven of Cups, there's so much opportunities out there. They're going to be just simply given to you. And it's up to you if you want to go ahead and receive that. Not so much the blessing, but receive that opportunity or do something about it. Is it a good ghost or a bad ghost? I mean, I haven't seen neither, but I've seen a shadow man a long time ago. I mean, at the time, I didn't know what to do with it. I just didn't know what to do. It went away, but I don't know. So we have the Emperor. Finally, this is you engaging or just simply embodying the Aries energy, which is either being impulsive about what you want and going after it. Doesn't have to be negative, okay? Let's not even go there because this is not a bad thing, okay? You already know what's up in your mind. You already know what you want. You already know what brings joy, happiness, enlightenment into your path, into your aura, what cleanses you, what grounds you, etc. So you're going to be taking lead towards these opportunities that are going to be showing up. Okay, and again, it's going to be aligning with your sacral chakra, which is a masculine energy. You'll be making decisions and choices that are going to be more intelligent, right, emotionally, instead of you betraying yourself or betraying your own spirit or whatever is happening around you. No matter what influences is happening, you're going to allow yourself to see things and everything with your third eye and just be, okay, this is cool. You know, I'm still going to take it. I'll take it. You know, you can take it and see how you can, what you can do with that. It could just be the energy itself. It could be an offer, right? A blessing, maybe just more energy to work with, either to heal more, to understand more, or just to do whatever you need to do with that energy. Okay? And it's spirit. It's all spirit. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, with the Three of Pentacles, you're communicating with your community. This could be within yourself, mind, spirit, and soul, right? You're connecting with your community within self. And again, you're stepping into this empire or into this emperor energy that's allowing you to change. That's allowing you to make those choices, those decisions, and make changes in life or whatever you need to make along the way. Okay? Okay. We have the Two of Cups. Hold on. They all fell. Okay, opportunities. This fell on top of the Seven of Cups, which is opportunities, which is a partnership. This could be relationship, romantically. If not, just new jobs, right? People that you can work with. And look, we have the Ten of Cups. Happy family. A home, right? Coming home. And the Four of Wands. Wait, wasn't it this in here? Sorry, that doesn't count. I picked it up in accident. Okay. So that's already, yeah, see, with the Four of Pentacles. You guys are taking your energy back. or just simply everything that you've put energy towards making decisions and choices, you're going to be circling around, or things could be coming back to you in a different format. Maybe just the energy itself that's coming back in a sense to where, oh yeah, I made a decision or I made a poor decision and I ended up back in the loop. This time, let me not do that. This time, let me go ahead, take care of it as I go, right? See what I'm saying? Like, you guys understand? Like, something comes back, right? This could be an opportunity to make more money, to pay something off, and you're going to take care of it. Instead of just overlooking at it or just like ignoring it, you're going to take that energy and you can take accountability. I can't even say that fucking word. Ay, Dios mío. You're going to be responsible and taking care of that, okay? So if you had an opportunity to gain some money, you're going to go ahead and use that money again to pay somebody off, to pay something off, or just simply pay yourself off in some way. Maybe take yourself out on a date, do something with that money, maybe take care of your car, okay? And this is going to be allowing you to finally step into your higher self in a format that you're going to be feeling like you're finally home, finally taking care of business. And the more you in tuned with the infinity symbol, this time is looking more colorful. It's looking better. You know, you're not feeling like you're lacking anymore. You don't feel out of place. You feel more down to earth, more at peace, more calm. Things are coming in easy. You know, you're not trying to rush time. And again, we cannot rush time. No matter how much we want to rush time, we can't rush time. We could be ahead of time, but we cannot rush time, okay? All right, let's do it again. Past, present, and future. And don't be afraid, you guys. Do not be afraid to step into your higher self. Okay? So the past, yes, things had to break down. Things had to occur in a different way in order to either teach you something, okay? And for you to see it in a different perspective. Spiritually, perhaps. Maybe more consciousness, okay? Present. So that was a past energy right there. All right, the present, it was more like a burden, maybe more heavy, right? It wasn't as lightened as it could have been before. But due to you finally, not so much thinking, right now you're floating. You're just floating, but you're not going nowhere. So now this is where the lesson comes in. Because look at the future. 10 of Cups. You're going home. You're stepping into your higher self. You cannot expect to just jump over and still continue doing the same bullshit that we were all doing in the past. How could we receive our blessings, maybe have build a family, get a home, or just our place or travel when we're afraid of opening our hearts to people, to either a partner, an opportunity, a job? Maybe we just travel. Let's just put it that way. We travel somewhere, and the next thing you know, somebody says, hey, you know what? I'm actually opening up such and such. I need somebody to come work with me. What, you're going to be too chicken to make that move? No. You're going to be really just looking back, and you know what? Fuck it. If I had to take my whole family with me, you do that. Obviously, you're going to be secure enough to make that move, even if it's just you, single, a single parent that does not have, let's say, full custody of the children. However it goes, you're going to be making that move so you can finally settle and start making better decisions when it comes to your life. Exactly. Two of Pentacles. See, you're finding balance within this energy that's coming through with all of the past decisions and the mistakes. Now instead of floating, you're gonna be finally, the current is gonna finally take you because you're not feeling heavy anymore. That's the Three of Swords. You're not brokenhearted anymore. You're not gonna be lacking. Your heart won't be lacking. You're not gonna be breaking your own heart, you know, because like, oh, I have to work. I can't be around family right now, around friends because I have to go make money, or no, I have to do this. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna be lacking anymore. You're gonna have the time, the money to do things that you want to do, even if it's just traveling, maybe looking to your new home, new car, or just simply taking out your nieces, your kids out for pizza, out for some hamburgers, out just to go take the kids out to Disneyland or something, right? To a theme park. Just for whatever, just for fun. You can have that ability because now you have not so much the time. You're not lacking in poor decisions. You're not lacking in what's it called, and needing to pay certain things. The only thing that you'll have on your bill will be just say house bills and a car payment, and that's it. That right there is not really a debt. Okay, I don't consider that a debt. To where now you're gonna be more free. You don't owe nobody. You're on track with your car payments. You're on track with the house payment, whatever. You know, you're golden. To which now you have enough money to spend on your kids, to spend on yourself. And I'm not saying like overly wasting money on things and buying shit just to buy. No, it's just really enjoying yourself. Let's go to Disneyland. Let's go do this, you know, let's go to the beach, or let's go, excuse me, skydiving, anything. Okay? So it's looking pretty good, you guys. It's looking pretty bright. I'm happy for us. The Magician. See what I'm saying? Oh my God. So new doors, it's opening, you guys. The angels. Our angels are protecting us. Our angels are definitely watching over us as we continue finding the structure, finding the stability that we need, and that's us making better decisions. Holding that last penny, holding the last coin close to our hearts, and remembering what we are passionate about. If we are passionate about family, we're passionate about our career, just life itself, or just simply living life without no worry, without no stress, that's already so freaking abundant that not even St. Jude has enough coins to give us other than just keep his money, right? Look at him. Look at him. He's even rich himself. He's even holding on to his own coins. St. Jude was like, I'm here for you. But at the same time, you're making better decisions to which, hey, I get to keep my money. He's already blessed. See the star. We're making our dreams come true, you guys. Things are shifting because we're finally letting go. We're finally allowing this energy to come in. Once you realize to where, like, what the hell? Like, I was afraid of this energy. What the hell? Like, this is all it is? What? Okay, I got this. You're going to feel more confident, more secure in your own energy to where, holy fuck. And look how you are. Look how you're smoking out. You're just going in circles. Not so, you know, like I said, the energy is coming back. But this time, you're going to have the ability to tell where you were lacking. You're going to recognize certain energies and be like, holy fuck. Like, okay, you know what? Let me start giving here. Let me start paying off this. You know, I did say that I was going to clean the garage. Let me go clean the garage. It doesn't matter what it is. Everybody's different. Everybody's in their own little journey. But just keep in mind that we're finally stepping into that energy. We're allowing this energy to come in and we're embodying it enough to where our spirit is just going to go ahead and take action constantly. We're going to be in that Aries energy. Okay. or whatever energy. I mean, it just depends on how much you want to take a break and take, take action and move forward and keep doing it, in a way that you're motivating yourself or allowing this energy to motivate you and getting shit done. Because it's not going to go away, but once you go back into your own aura, it's going to be different. It's not going to be the same. And I'll tell you that from experience. Okay? So cut the bullshit with the Queen of Wands. Let new skills come in, new ideas. And if you have to wait on a choice or decision, then you do that. It's not going to hold you back. It's not going to get you out of alignment. Because again, this energy is the one that you created in the past. Not long time ago. But in the meantime that you were healing, in the meantime that you were understanding what was going on, is where the pause happened. Do you get what I'm saying at this point? You were down. So the energy was saved. It was put away. You put it away. And now with this abundance, with this new eclipse and full moons is happening, and whatever signs, and Scorpio, there's one happening, and it goes back to Pisces, something like that. That energy, it's flowing. But once it comes to you, then you're going to recognize, you're going to understand what I'm trying to tell you. I know some of you guys do know, like you guys get it, but a lot of us don't. So once you're there, you're going to be like, holy shit, now I know what she meant. This is what she was talking about. And look, those 3 of Swords, you're cutting bullshit, right? Okay? To where, nope, I'm not going to do that, because if I do, I'm going to lack. It's going to cut me short, and I don't have time for that. I literally don't have time. This is you already, corresponding consciously, okay, about certain things. It could be food, it could be clothes, it could be just anything. Now it's going to be more awareness that, no, I don't need it right now. I don't need it later. I actually have things to take care of. Let me go ahead and do this instead of falling into this old trap for myself. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and keep moving. All right, let's go ahead and do this one. Okay. Okay, vámonos. Okay, messages from the universe for the collective. All right, universe. What messages do we have for the collective? What messages do we have for the collective? Consciousness. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Let me go ahead and connect. I am feeling my throat, third chakra vibrating. Throat chakra. Okay. Something has to do with the throat chakra. Maybe this is you speaking truth to yourself, right? You communicating with your own self, with your spirit, with your mind, your heart. I want this, but I really, really want that. And the more you do that, the more you analyze things, the better. Because now you're adding consciousness, awareness of your behavior, awareness of your past decisions. Yeah, see? You're going to be budgeting into something more giving, something that's actually going to give back. And you're not going to have people hold you back. You're not going to have no issues being presented, because you're going to keep making choices, okay? Making choices here that are going to help you. And if you have to speak up and tell somebody, not right now, I cannot, without explanation, then that's going to help you. Yes, you've been very resilient, very patient with this non-battle, that it drained your energy in the past. And it's like, I can't anymore. I can't take empathy from people. I can't take, some bullshit from people. I'll just work with this abundance. I can't anymore, right? And this is where your independent wealth comes in. This is what I'm talking about. Because now with this energy that's going to come in, the Nine of Pentacles, You're going to be able to make making investments into what needs to be added onto. Okay? And you're not going to let yourself down anymore. You're going to be actually looking better. Your masculine made poor decisions. The feminine was looking very high, very outgoing, very structured and everything. But the masculine was making poor decisions due to its creative, right? It was just too sensitive, too closed off when it came down to certain things. But now adding emotion, adding passion, what you truly want from your heart's desires, it's what you're going to be focusing on. Yeah, see? You're giving it recognition. You had a bad habit of overspending money when you shouldn't have. And you know what? There is times that I used to get ratings from certain people, not like personal, but like every time that I came across a video, it talked about it. And it mentioned, I mentioned, oh my gosh, money. And it had mentioned like other stuff. Oh, it said something about don't spend money right now. And I'm like, holy shit. Okay, let me not do it. But just because she said it doesn't mean that I've learned my lesson. Doesn't mean that I remembered. I needed to learn that lesson. I needed to fall on my ass or just simply hit a wall or hit something in order for me to wake the fuck up. No matter how many times a tarot reader, our parents, or just ourselves to do it, we have to keep going to this cycle over and over until we get tired of it. Until we finally just say, you know what, I have a problem. I need to see why this is happening, where this is coming from. Is it trauma? Is it emotional trauma? Is it just me trying to please something else? Like, what is it? And this is where you start questioning yourself. And the more you recognize it, the more you give it acknowledgement of some sort, you can finally be successful towards making an end with this. And that's just by you, seeing it for what it is. You were just doing whatever the fuck you wanted to do. Others could have been like, healing from traumas. And this is not just you. This goes way back to ancestors. You're healing yourself and you're healing your ancestors as well. It might not seem that way, but guess what? It is, because you're healing your spirit. You're healing down the line generations of karma. So it sucks that we were the ones being cursed when it comes to this type of karma. But now that we're finally stepping into our own generational curses, we're taking responsibility, something that our ancestors didn't do in the past. And due to this shift, due to this cycle closing with enlightenment, truth, and taking responsibility of our actions, it's going to grant us so much more abundance than any other routine. Because we're just not working by ourselves. We're working with spirit. We're working with God. We're trusting God. We're trusting the universe, not just our own intuition. We're finally allowing this energy, this enlightenment to guide us into making a better choice and a better decision when it comes to our life, our stability. The Lover's card. Okay? And it's not going to be a maybe. It will be more of a yes or no. Okay? When it comes to people, when it comes to friends, when it comes to money, your own stability, even if you have to tell no to yourself, then that's what's going to happen. We're just not meant to say no to others. We're also meant to say no to ourselves. Because again, it's not healthy. We're not growing. We're not ascending. Where's my other card at? Oh. Got it. Yes. See, some of us also has to do with past lovers. That we were making poor choices. We were too distracted. But also, do not be afraid to allow somebody new. We could be the ones moving forward, right? We're moving forward. There's no doubt about that. We're making our wishes come true. As we're doing so, we're decluttering. As we're decluttering and just fixing our lives and everything, better chances will come, filled with true love, friendships, relationship with people. Our soulmates could be out there, right? Our best friend. It doesn't matter which way it goes. It's not a distraction. It's actually going to build more for us than it will be. Because we're open. Again, we're open in the way that we're learning. That we're learning what love is. What love is for us, right? Because we're loving ourselves. We're taking care of ourselves. Our intake. And the more we just let people love us or just simply accept us for who we are, then that's already a plus. Because they're not going to want to change you. They're not going to tell you, oh, well, do this and do that. No, they're just going to let you be. That's just how they are. So the more you let all this green, all this heart energy come in, the better will be for your path. If not, then that's fine. It's going to turn into a lesson later on anyway. So either way, still good. All right, Spirit. Let's go ahead and finish up. Anything else for the collective? Anything else for the collective? Whoa. Energy like. What is that supposed to mean, Spirit? Energy like. Oh, loss. Okay. When it comes to this, when it comes to the energy that you lost due to regret, due to loss, grieving, despair, abandonment, guilt, etc., trauma, it's like you're going to be in your own gifts, right? In your own donations, in your own community, in your own support. You're going to be standing your ground. In the sense of, like, yeah, I was regretful at some point. I was too overprotective to the people that did not deserve it. But I'm still going to stand my ground. Because you were fighting. Like, you were just all there for them. Perhaps for yourself too. But this time, you're going to have your heart out. And you're not going to have... You're not going to be regretful for having your heart out. This is more of a self-love energy. More of, you know what? I was honest. I loved you for you. But if you're going to come and treat me otherwise, then you're going to be the one in regret, not me. I did what my heart told me to do, and I loved you. And if you didn't know how to take care of it, then it's your loss. Now the coin is being flipped, and it's going to fall on them for treating you that way. You do. I'm not saying that you did not have boundaries here, that you don't, because you do have boundaries. But now it's more about you still living life. If you know somebody's going to fuck you over, all you're going to do is just love them. And when it comes to the point where you're going to have to stand in your field and just say no more, or, hey, I know your intentions, I don't need it no more, you're out. Then that's when they're going to go ahead and feel bad. That's when they're going to feel the loss. Because they were just in their own little fuckery. They were pulling strings that they didn't need to pull in the first place. But since you already knew their intentions, you just let it go. You have no regrets. And there's no need for you to fall on your ass. There's no need for you to be defeated or feeling betrayed or you made enemies or whatever. They're the ones that are going to be kicking their own ass for doing that. Or just simply not really seeing your worth. It might cause some conflict. It might not. Take it how it goes. But look, you're going to be working at peace. You're going to be patient. You're going to continue moving forward. Either as I'm employed, building your business, trading. Meeting people that were meant to be in your path. Just because we're healed or healed to a certain extent does not mean that shit will still not happen. We still have to draw the line. But this time it's not going to be as hurtful as it was before. We're going to avoid that by letting people go and just let them do whatever. And at the end of the day, when they come back, it's like, no. I felt that you wanted me to chase. Well, guess what? I was not going to chase. They're going to be the one getting burnt. And that's where everything happens now. They have no choice but to walk alone. Because they were with their fuckery. And look whose world is looking better. Look whose world is looking magical. It's looking good. It's vibrating. Right? It's looking clear as the sky. It will be yours. And every time you come somewhere, it's going to be a yes. A welcome home. Yes. Every time. Because again, you were absolutely thoughtful for your feelings. You were responsible for your own. To where now the clarity is so enlightened. There's no need for you to even have a tower moment. I'll just keep using that past as guidance, that energy as guidance to move forward, to kind of dodge a bullet. Okay? Muchos besitos, you guys. Thank you for being here. I'm going to leave it here. I believe that was a true good reading, a good message from the universe. And I hope that my readings are guiding you or just giving you clarity of what's going on around you. And again, if you guys have questions, you can ask in the comments. The next time that I go live, I could answer questions for you, give you a little reading. Okay? All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.